Hello, everyone. Let's see. Oh, don't have my notes yet. So I made a recap video yesterday about the preparations I've been doing for the Frontier, including mostly this dome team. And there I said I would probably use the team on Friday during a stream, but then after I posted the video I realized that on Friday Monster Hunter Stories 3 comes out and I want to play that game. Oh, I need a flyer. So it's moved to today. And I have no idea how well this team is gonna do. I'll go over the team in a moment. Where's my flyer? Should be in here. Hello, Lavender Town Tavern. That's quite the name. I think I'll just call you Lavender. Or something. You're excited to soak up some wisdom? Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. This is not the most optimal team we'll be using here. But that is on purpose in a couple of ways. Because in the dome, it's one of the places you can get away with the most. The most, like, suboptimal teams. Good luck. Thank you, Special Reptile. Do I have all the items? Yes. Alright. So I've not done any battles yet on this save file. Except for the factory. Goldprint first run? Who knows? It's possible, Kobe. I want to check. Oh, I also need to move to their ice punch. But I also want to check the betting guy. Now that I have a silver and a gold symbol, I should be able to bet. And I don't have a working battery, so it's never changing which facility this guy's gonna bet on. Oh, never mind. I think maybe you need it in multiple facilities. Like, you need some symbols from multiple facilities? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I had, like, nothing. And right now we only have the factory gold. But I thought I would be able to see who we would bet on, but apparently not. I think it's down here. Yes. We need Ice Punch on Gardevoir. I don't remember which one has Ice Punch. Okay, it's not this one. There's Ice Punch. Which we will teach over Calm Mind. Calm Mind is a very powerful move, but we will not be using it here. Instead, we have Destiny Bond, which is especially powerful in the dome. Due to there only being 2 Pokemon each battle, and if you have the higher seed, you win when it's a tie. So yeah, we have nothing right now. I'll go write down the team. Battle Dome. Oh, I need to scroll up. Oh, never mind, we're not at the top. I have a lot of notes. That's a lot of notes. Okay, no Aggron style today. Battle Dome. And I have a couple of plans, or a couple of teams planned for the dome, or at least that I've brainstormed and I need to look into. And I think I will be doing a bunch of different teams with Pokemon you don't see as much, maybe. At least some of them you don't see as much. Team Gardevoir, Houndoom, Vileplume. Sets in description. Attempt 1. Remember, you can't wait for Houndoom to sweep? Well, we'll see. Houndoom is pretty strong. But I think Gardevoir will be our main carry. I've tested out a Gardevoir with the same set but with perfect IVs. And the other 2 I haven't tried. So we will see. Of course, we're in round 1 right now, so it's gonna be very easy. Or at least it should be. Watch me lose round 1. Nah, I don't think that will happen. Only like the Delibird team, that could maybe happen. Okay. So for the people who don't know how the dome works, it is a bracket style tournament where we start off here. We're first seed right now. If you're top left, you're first. Joel is second seed. Down here, then up here, this is 3rd seed, this is 4th seed. And I think the opponent is always 8 seeds lower in the first round. I'm not completely sure on which ones these are. Doesn't matter too much. At least not right now. So we can see every opponent's team. Right now they're very easy. These are mostly round 1 opponents. However, there are chances that there are some stronger trainers. Like this one is looking a lot stronger than an Oddish. As much as I like Oddish. So yeah, there are some stronger trainers in here in the early rounds. Not the strongest tier yet, but we will battle until either we lose or we get into the final. And if you lose a battle, you're eliminated. So we get to see our opponent's team. And they bring 2 Pokemon and we bring 2 Pokemon. So here, well, Gardevoir or Houndoom can just kill all of them. What frontier facility do I enjoy the most? The Winter Olympics? I think for getting gold, it's the dome. It's this one. I really enjoy the dome. Hello, Super Flash. It's on the later rounds, like there's a lot of decision making, or maybe not a lot, but there's decision making before every battle because you have to pick your Pokemon, which I think is interesting. The battles are generally quite fast, which is nice. And due to a bug, our opponents will have weaker stats than normal. Right now they have the same stats. Hello Ellie, good to see you. Right now they have the same stats as the Battle Tower. In round 1 Battle Tower they have an IV of 3 in every stat. And the same goes for the Dome. But in the Dome, this never increases. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. Only Tucker has the stats he should have. Tucker is the frontier brain for the Dome. And this means that in the later difficult rounds, like when you're facing legendaries and stuff, they have lower stats, which makes them easier to deal with. Which means we can use Pokemon that normally wouldn't be as good. And this is also a big part of the reason why I really wanted to use Gardevoir, because Gardevoir has a base speed of 80. And normally, with a plus speed nature, we cannot outspeed base 100 Pokemon like Salamence. Assuming they have speed investment, which not all of them do. But here, because of the lower IVs, Gardevoir can outspeed Salamence. And we have Ice Punch, so we just take out the Salamence before it gets the move. And stuff like that. And that makes Gardevoir much stronger. And of course also we deal more damage. The Battle Tower impacts everything. Now this is not because of the Battle Tower. Or maybe in some way it is, but like this one is not affected by the streak in the Battle Tower like the factory is. Right, let's get some Houndoom action. Here it's just always, no matter what, the opponents will have an IV of 3. But for the factory, it's only if your level 50 streak in the tower is at 0, then they have 3 IVs. So the IVs on my Pokemon are not perfect because this is part of my casual IV challenge. I called it average IV challenge before, but I think that might give the wrong idea because we still have some good IVs and some bad IVs. It's really just random. I aim for like 2 good stats, at least on these Pokemon who are offensive, like a good speed stat, a good special attack stat, with a good nature. And the target I have for that stat depends on the Pokemon and which benchmark I want to meet. Like we have a 17 speed IV on the Houndoom and that's the minimum I wanted. But also like the Gardevoir happened to have a 31 speed IV, but I've sabotaged the EVs to make it lower. So now it's equal to 25 and my goal was 21, but 25 gives us an important bonus. Let's get some Vileplume action. Hello Sandy. But yeah, we have 3 special attackers, which obviously is not the best for a team. Aileen has this locked up. Oh no, Wildcat. Are you an Aileen believer? How goes it? Well, we just started, so... we haven't lost yet. We're in round 1. Spoink. Oh no, we're being countered. Can Spoink defeat us? Magic code. Grumpig has really high special defense, but I don't know how good Spoink's special defense is. Alien sweep incoming. It's gonna one-shot me with crit psychic. Oh no, Psywave and it missed! No! We got lucky, we would have instantly lost. That's basically sheer cold. Right there. Unfortunately, our 2 special attack IV shiny Vileplume was too strong. Yeah, the dome is my favorite. At least for getting gold. Because it's fun to play, but also like the vibes. Rigged? True. It's rigged. No, Spoink! The Spoink Man! I'm so sorry, the Spoink Man. How could I do such a thing? Let's see if we can get more Vileplume action. I don't know how much we're going to be using the Vileplume. There are of course a lot of water type trainers we could run into. Unfortunately, that also means those water type trainers probably have Ice Beam. Amazing run by Destin so far. So far. I just stopped Spoink from bouncing. Oh no. I hope nobody knows Spoink lore. Ouch. Enerif is actually kind of strong. Get beamed. Diglett is unstoppable. No. Goodbye, Enerif. It's the Diglett, no! Spoink is actually a really weird design when you look at it. I mean... Is it that weird? I mean, yes, but also... I don't know, it's kind of... It makes sense in a fantasy setting at least. Some amount of sense at least. We get a whole battle point, let's go! High roll, unfortunate for Diglett, yeah. Definitely would have killed us with Fisher. One of the things I hope doesn't happen is running into Tyranitar when I'm like setting up Sun. Like I've set up the Sun and then Tyranitar comes in. That's one of the issues with open level. Like the main issue with open level is Tyranitar exists. And usually that's bad for like Stally teams. In this case it's bad because we're a weather team. Alright, so we're in a new round, which means the opponents have gotten a lot stronger. You can see for our first opponent these Pokemon are a lot stronger than Nidoran, Oddish. Houndoom is gonna carry us here. Let's see what the strongest trainer has here. So there's Dave on one side, Metang, Dunsparce, Zangoose. Chloe, Politoed, Cacturne, Bellossom. Hey, Bellossom, let's go. So this is the second highest rated trainer. And this is number 4. Zangoose, Magneton, Hitmontop. So it's starting to look a little bit stronger. Oops, I just wanted to select Houndoom. The rest doesn't really matter. Wait, all 1028 of these creatures don't exist in our world and our fantasy? You thought Japan just had spring-powered pigs walking around? Well, they're not walking around, they're jumping around. Dialect can win. First we have to beat Molly. Uh-oh, we got outsped. But does Sneasel have a plus speed nature, or did I mess something up? No, Sneasel must have a plus speed nature. I'm pretty sure I outspeed Starmie. Who is the same base speed as Sneasel. Dahlia left the arcade on a bike to join the dome. Oh, does she have does she show up in Gen 4? I know there's a bunch of trainers that are, or at least that share names with trainers from Gen 4 Frontier. Hello, Bichos! Dahlia's still in it to win it. We might need to beat Dave on the way here. Or there. Let's see. All waters. It's Vileplume time. He's going to be a father. Dahlia's under the brains. Oh, right. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. These are all PP up, but my other Pokemon are not. I should maybe throw some PP ups onto Destiny Bond. Or did I do that already? I don't think so. Maybe I did? I think it might be up at 7. Do we need Solar Beam to kill a Kingler? I'm not sure. Probably not. Well, I'm not sure. We'll play it safe. Time for Vileplume to shine. Yes, Bichos, your Vileplume gets to shine. And regardless of how many, like if we get gold first attempt, we're still gonna do multiple attempts. Because I want to see how consistent the team is. And I'm planning to do this with like multiple teams. So we can kind of compare and see. I think this team, like the main thing I'm worried about is running into something like Snorlax, especially with immunity. Oh no, Dave went down. Beaten by Togetic, Azumarill, Sableye. Interesting. So yeah, before Bichos sent me this Vileplume, I was planning on using the same team, except with Bellossom. And the main reason I wanted Bellossom is because it's a resistance to Earthquake. Of course, we have a Houndoom, so that would be nice. Bad matchup, Dahlia will be back, I have no doubt. Maybe next attempt. Zangoose can't touch Sableye? True, true. Classic drafting mistake from Dave there. Hopefully we don't hit ourselves in confusion. Could have swapped the Houndoom maybe. No need. So yeah, I wanted Bellossom for ground resistance. But also, importantly, I wanted to use Charm on Bellossom. And Charm is an egg move. And because this is a wild Vileplume that was caught in the Safari Zone, I cannot give Charm to this Vileplume. So that strategy also didn't work. Do we hit ourselves? Oh, Protect. I guess it doesn't really matter now. We do hit ourselves in Confusion. Double Protect. Okay, now Azumarill can no longer click Protect. Hit ourselves again. Sun is still strong. I think there's one more turn, possibly, of Confusion. LEJ, hear you out. Your shiny Spinda next. Oh boy. I've already thought about what I would use Spinda for. And I think it is skill swap to slacking. That's the thing Spinda does. Then you have own tempo on slacking. You can swagger it. But the main thing is just getting rid of Truant. So I think that would be what I would use Spinda for. We're up against Joanna. Dunsparce, Hitmonlee, Combusken. I think Hitmonlee has a really cool animation. Dunsparce, Combusken. We'll just go with this. That's what you did? How did it go? Combusken. Quick attack. Uh-oh, big damage. Oh, actually is big damage. Does this thing have scope lens? Maybe it does. You didn't get too far. But you didn't build an entire team around, completely around it. Not very good at all. I mean, it is a Spinda. Alright, that's round 2. We still only get 1 battle point because the dome only has 4 battles. But the battles are, and the rounds are very quick. And I think eventually you still go up to 15. So if you get really long streaks, it's probably one of the fastest ways to get battle points. I better lock in, it's getting scary. Uh-oh. We'll see if I can lock in. Round 3. I mean, some real teams could start showing up now. We're up against Cacturn, Gloom, Gorbis. I want to see the tournament tree. Let's see what we're up against. Caitlyn with a K, who is a cyclist, or a psychic. There's also a cycling triathlete who's called Caitlyn with C. Politoed, Minun, Matang. Okay, that's not really that much better than last one. Caden, cool trainer. Porygon 2, Aerodactyl, Electabuzz. Okay, that's kind of strong. And Jordan. Okay, that's not that great. Golbat, Venomoth, Quillfish. Alright, Houndoom does well against 2 of these. And I'll bring Vileplume for the Gorbis. If she gets her hand on a bike, she'll be unstoppable as the cycling psychic. True. Okay, it's the Gorbis. We'll switch here. Goes for a surf. Did it actually see a kill? Because, oh, we're faster. Oh, it's gonna set up the rain. Usually, Gorbis sets up rain turn 1. So it's probably gonna outspeed me this turn. Oh, it has Psychic. Uh-oh. We might die here. Okay, we didn't get crit. We could have lost to a crit. Oops. I should have just Giga Drained the first turn instead of setting up Sun, because I should have realized I would be faster. Gorbis has no speed investment. Yeah, we'll just let Vileplume go down here. You told me you were right. Remember, I had to lock in. We go down to a Sludge Bomb. It's fine. I also could have just Sunny Dayed against the Gorbis. I was kind of expecting the Gorbis to go for the Rain Dance, but that wouldn't really matter that much. Because we would still outspeed. Gorbis just has no speed investment, so even with Swift Swim it would be slower. And then Surf wouldn't have done enough damage. Unless it crit, of course. Joanna, what do you have in store for me? Cacturn, Kecleon, Dunsparce. We'll lead with Houndoom. Dunsparce is the only real worry here. Dunsparce has Serene Grace. I don't know which Dunsparce this will be. Alright, Kecleon first. Kecleon has a lot of special defense. Nice thing is we have 2 stab moves that don't resist each other. So we can just switch to Crunch here. And get the knockout. And a Cacturn. Alright, semi-final. Jasmine. Murkrow. Uh-oh, Legendary Bird. Golbat and Mantine. Okay, we'll go with Gardevoir Houndoom. One thing I really like about the dome is that the further you get into a round, the more people come to watch your matches. Lead Mantine. We have Thunderbolt. And we also have Water Absorb now. It lives on 1 because Mantine is a beast. It has 140 base special defense. It's basically Skarmory but special. Like the attack is also swapped around because I think it has 70 special attack and 40 attack, and for Skarmory it's the other way around. Oh, we are slower because of the icy wind. Best atmosphere in the frontier? Yeah. It's definitely part of the reason why Dome is my favorite. Even though I haven't really played the Dome that much compared to the Tower. It is my second most played facility still, but I haven't done any super serious streaks. Like the best thing I've done is getting 100 wins. Not tournaments, like 25 tournaments, 100 battles with Persian in doubles. Streak is still alive. Griffin. Alright, Griffin. Croconaw, Lickitung, Wailmer. Did you have a really good type matchup? Because how does that team win? Here we go. Oh, right, Jordan wasn't that strong. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I would still predict Jordan to win, but I guess not. Right, with 2 water types, right? Let's lead with the Vileplume. Let's go. There's a Wailmer. I don't know what the Wailmer set is. Does it get rollout? Spoinkman, you love seeing all of the matches and what moves were used to win. Yeah, I think it's really interesting. And it's also like interesting from like a scouting perspective. You could maybe figure out which version of the Pokemon you're facing in later rounds. And a Lickitung. I looked into Lickitung a while ago and man, its stats are not great. I don't quite remember what its stats were, but I was expecting like not great stats, but better than what Lickitung got. Alright, on to round 4. And we got 2 battle points. Let's go. And the next round is gonna be 2, and then we're up to 3. It's basically every 2 rounds it increases. I think. I think it's like half of what the tower would give. Okay, so we didn't run into very dangerous Pokemon yet. Although, even though we almost lost it at Gorbis, but that was on me. Well, almost lost. We could have been crit. Rolling in points by now? Well, not quite. That looks like a real trainer. Machamp, Tauros, Gardevoir. Tauros is actually really scary. I don't know how hard that hits me. If this is Tauros' lead, he might be in trouble. Let's see, we are still first seed. Joven I think is a ranger. Scizor, Vileplume, Victory Bell. Nice Pokemon. Caden was in last round, a cool trainer. Armaldo, Golduck, Altaria. And Caitlyn is still here. But she has some better Pokemon last time. I think she also had the Politoed. But she had a Metang, I think. I mean, Sharpedo isn't great. At least it can deal some damage. So I think we're actually in a bit of a tough matchup. I think I might need to lead Houndoom here, because Houndoom will outspeed the Tauros. I mean, I'm going off the assumption that this Tauros has speed investment, which not all of them do. But I feel like if it's Machamp lead, I can switch in on a fighting move and be fine with Gardevoir. But if it's Tauros lead, and I want to keep the Gardevoir around, I cannot switch into an attack from Tauros with Houndoom. And there's the Tauros lead. And we're just gonna go for damage here. We outspeed Starmie, who's 5 points faster than Tauros. And we get a burn. And there's an earthquake, and that would have killed us. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, definitely would have killed us. But it doesn't matter too much. After we got the flamethrower off, I guess if Tauros outspeeds and crits Gardevoir, then it would have been bad. Frost Chop misses. Okay, Houndoom just decided to carry. Very nice, Houndoom. Good job. But we had Gardevoir in the back, so we could take down this Machamp. Roberto. What do you have? Altaria Melodic Sceptile. Houndoom with the sweep. They don't have nicknames yet. We can give them a nickname later. Not the Vileplume, because it's a traded Pokemon. Team with top class potential. Okay, I think we're definitely leading with the Gardevoir. Then the question is, who's in the back? I think the only Pokemon we really struggle with would be Milotic, so I think Vileplume is in the back. Altaria, okay, this is an easy Ice Punch. One shot. And there's the Milotic. Let's see. I think just in case we're gonna switch here. What is my least favorite battle facility? Good question. In a way, I think the one that has frustrated me the most in the past is the factory. Mirror Coat, that's why I switched. I was afraid of like Thunderbolting into Mirror Coat and then like Ice Beam crit killing Vileplume, but Milotic didn't have Ice Beam. But Icy Wind crit also would have been really bad. Lives on 1 HP because Milotic has base 125 special defense. I don't know if we outspeed at -2 speed. We will find out. So yeah, we still outspeed. I think the factory is really cool, but because of how much RNG there is and how it feels like you have very little control, even compared to the palace, that's what I kind of dislike. And like, I really like team building, but a different kind of team building than the team building you do for the factory. In a way, like I like building teams that have a very good chance of winning. And of course that is what you try to do in the factory, but you don't always get the tools. Like, you're a lot more vulnerable to RNG. So we're just bringing Houndoom here. They're all weak to Flamethrower. But at the same time, the factory is really cool. So I also like it. But I think I might prefer like watching other people suffer than having to suffer through it myself. A Vileplume. Very good Pokemon. I should consider using one. I don't know if, well, it's lower IV, so probably we kill. But maybe it can live? It did not live. I don't know which Vileplume this is. Could have been an offensive one, and maybe the defensive one can still live. I don't know. Okay, we're up against the number 2 seed. Armaldo, Golduck, Altaria. Armaldo is a scary Pokemon. This is a bit of a scary team. Vileplume would be better into the Golduck. Or Yeah, I mean also into the Golduck, but into the Armaldo. I will lead Gardevoir. Or should I be leading the Vileplume? Because we're only really bad. Like, we could get Ice move crit or Frozen against Golduck. That would be bad, of course. But I think I'm not that worried then. Because Gardevoir should beat Golduck. And then we can Destiny Bond the last Pokemon because we are the higher seed. There's the Armaldo. I have no idea how much damage I deal to Armaldo. And the main thing I'm worried about and don't know is if this is the Swords Dance set. I feel like Caden might be set 1 because he's showing up very early. But he might also have like multiple. I'm not familiar with the early round trainers because normally you just stomp them. I could Giga Drain or I could set up the Sun for Solar Beam. I think I'm setting up the Sun. And it went for Protect. Okay, it's not Swords Dance. There's only one of them that has Protect. I don't know which set it is though. No Protect. Some really good damage. That is also some really good damage because that's a crit. Goodbye, Vileplume. Oh, we have battle armor now. We cannot be crit. That's actually kind of good because one of the things I was potentially worried about is losing to a crit from Golduck. I mean, we can just spam Destiny Bond, so that wouldn't have to need to be a lose condition. Also, we probably just one-shot Golduck. And this should be an easy kill. I think there are bulky Altarias, and Altaria does have base 105 special defense. But I don't know if any of them can live because of the lower IVs. And Gardevoir is quite strong. Alright. On to round 5, which means Silver Tucker fight. If we make it to the finals. Should I make a threat list? The main threat, Snorlax, is the main thing I predict to be an issue for the team. There will be, of course, more Pokemon that are dangerous. Actually, Houndoom is a threat for my team. Because my Houndoom doesn't beat other Houndooms. I mean, we have better stats, but we don't have any move that hits for neutral. But if Tucker loses, Tucker cannot lose. Tucker always wins. Let's put Houndoom on here then. Houndoom. Gardevoir is also kind of scary. A Bird Keeper. That should be fine. Let's have a look. We are still first seed. Tucker is always second seed if the player is first seed. Otherwise, Tucker is the first seed. Another Vileplume, very nice. Exploud Kangaskhan on the 4th seed, and the 3rd seed, Flygon, Slowbro, Quagsire. I think we probably one-shot everything with Thunderbolt. Dojo is very strong. But not very bulky. I am planning to use a Dodrio in the dome. It is one of the stronger Pokemon. For just like... It's very strong in Factory usually. Because of the lower IVs. It's not as good in something like the Tower. We'll see how well it does. We also don't have access to Double Edge, I think. Because I'm not using single-use move tutors. But we're gonna give it a choice band, so that may not be an issue. Or not as much of an issue. Quinton, what do you have for me? Swampert, Blissey, Milotic. Okay, Blissey is a very dangerous Pokemon as well. Should maybe put it on the list. We have Toxic for Blissey. I mean, Vileplume is good into all of these. So we will lead with a Vileplume. And we have Gardevoir in the back. Blissey lead. We go for the Toxic. We hit. Very good. Seismic Toss. I think we just set up the sun here. It is actually gonna kill me next turn. Maybe I should have switched. But we can just Destiny Bond the last Pokemon. I don't know if I deal enough damage to heal above Seismic Toss range. Maybe I should have Giga Drained last turn. Okay, we easily heal enough. Sing misses, that's good. The reason it didn't go for the kill, I think, is because Seismic Toss is a strange move. So it has like a strange amount of damage in the code. Like a power 1 move or something. It only sees 1 base power. And it didn't see the kill here because of that. Something like that. I know like return works that way, I think. Oh, we fall asleep, that's not ideal. We cannot wake up this turn. Seismic toss. That will hurt, but we will live. Blissey lives on 1 HP. We stay asleep. We probably die here. Never mind, went for attract. Next, Swampert. Okay, if we just wake up here, it would be very nice. We do not wake up, so we just die. And Earthquake. And now we're gonna let this kill our Gardevoir. Hello Joplin! Thank you for the good luck, because we have Destiny Bond. And like I mentioned earlier, the dome is the only place where you can win when it's a tie. Oh no. Wait, it's very likely to counter, isn't it? Okay, so it didn't see kill. I was trying to die to Destiny Bond because then I cannot lose to critical hit Earthquake. But if this thing has counter, then there's a very high chance it will spam counter because I'm a psychic type, which is a special type. And I guess they coded it wrong because Mirror Code users spam Mirror Code against physical types and counter users spam counter against special types because Game Freak. So I guess we're changing our plan and going for the psychic. If it goes for an attacking move, it will then see a kill and will be a lot more likely to attack. It will still not be guaranteed because counter priority is that high for some reason. It's like, I think the same priority as a kill. Or at least has the chance to be the same priority. Uh-oh. Do we die? Oh no. We lost. I should have ice punched, I guess. I didn't know this guy had Mirror Code. Well, we got played by the AI. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the light. Be right back. I don't know what the chances were of it clicking Mirror Code there, but I don't think it was very high. Okay. Attempt number 2. If the AI wasn't like so messed up, that would have been an easy win. But because the AI is so messed up, we actually lost. To the AI being dumb. But if I think if I ice punched, I wouldn't have enough damage to die to the Mirror Code damage. But I thought this thing only had counter. I didn't know which set it was. Round 5. Lost Mirror Code AI. So now we're back at the really easy trainers. That's a little unfortunate. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get gold first try, but I wasn't expecting to lose the AI being the AI. But yeah, if I just spam Destiny Bond, there's a real risk I run out of Destiny Bonds before it kills me. Oh, a Shedinja. Those are pretty rare. We're just gonna speed through the early rounds now. There it is. Hello, Trini. Good to see you. And an Abra. We just crunch. Hello, SRK. Thank you for the luck. We might need some after we just lost to the AI doing AI things. I guess he just outplayed me, going for counter multiple times and then boom, mirror code. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even take in which Pokemon I was facing. I think there was a Lotad. But it's round 1, we should be fine, right? A Whismer, oh no. We're soundproof now. We can no longer die to Perish Song. Which we are not running into, but... Normally, I would think about like going for Synchronize. Because like we're a fast Pokemon. And a lot of Pokemon will spam Thunder Wave against us. We can also just get a random status from Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, etc. So it's kind of nice. But Trace is actually also really good, especially on this team. Because like we could Trace Levitate from Flygon, be immune to Earthquake. We could Trace Water Absorb, be immune to Water. Houndoom is weak to both of those things. Early rounds 1 to 4 are easy. Yeah, usually they are. Generally shouldn't be a problem. Like maybe there could be some tough teams in round 4. But we don't have the best team right now. And not the most balanced team. And we do have some ways of winning against horrible matchups, mostly Destiny Bond. But that still means we can lose. We already lost. The first time we ran into a bad matchup, Blissey, we lost. Now we got unlucky first by staying asleep, which was... I mean, we only slept 2 turns, then we died, so not that unlikely to happen, but if we woke up, it was a free win. And then the AI just messed with us. Like a mirror counter Pokemon are like one of the few Pokemon we cannot really Destiny Bond. Unless they see a kill. I probably have a PP up somewhere. I can increase Destiny Bond to 8 PP. I should probably do that. In case the AI messes around some more. Cloyster, Magneton, Crawdont. I think we will lead Vileplume. Have Houndoom in the back. We shouldn't lose this. He had counter Mirror Coat Earthquake. Yeah, but like he had like... Counter has really weird AI where it gets like +4 against special types a lot of the time. I don't know how often. Don't think this is... Well, maybe this one has Guillotine actually. So I can't spam Destiny Bond because he's unlikely to attack me. And then he didn't get the increased priority on counter. And then he didn't roll Earthquake, but he randomly rolled Mirror Coat. Which is just complete troll. So that was unfortunate. So I think counter, Mirror Coat and Earthquake were all at the same priority that turn. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know if Mirror Coat gets higher priority even against special types sometimes. We'll just stay in. Is this gonna Rain Dance? No, because it died to crit. Poor Magneton. Ooh, Dragonair. Okay, let's go Houndoom, Gardevoir. The Vileplume being shiny is a flex. I mean, it's fun to use someone's Pokemon because they got a shiny. This thing probably has Thunder Wave, right? I have a Cherry Berry. Let's just crunch twice. Hello, Wilkinson. Oh, we don't kill in 2 hits? I guess it must be pretty defensive. Leer is interesting. Surely it doesn't see a kill, right? Death Drop, but that's too late. Second Lair because I didn't see the kill. I want to use Dragonair at some point. I just love the design. And if you want ribbons, like level 50 and open level ribbon on your Dragonite, you're gonna need to use a Dragonair. I think it could be fun. Probably would be some support set. It gets Thunder Wave. That's useful. And you get Shedskin Rest that might have some use. How's it going? Unfortunately, we just lost our first attempt just before getting to Tucker because we got trolled by the AI. Okay, this is a Gardevoir battle. I guess it's more accurate to say we lost to the counter AI than that we lost to Mirror Coat AI. Swallow is not max speed, otherwise it would outspeed us, because it's base 125, I'm pretty sure. We only outspeed base 100, with max speed neutral nature, on the base 100s. And a Swalot. Alright, almost done. Oh, it still says round 1. We're in round 2. Vigoroth, Cacturn, Mighty Yenna. Vigoroth is actually a little bit scary. I'll lead Gardevoir Houndoom in the back. In Dome, they play kind of tricky. I mean, the AI should be the same as in other places. Okay, it's Cacturn. We'll just Ice Punch. I don't think we kill. It's just we went up against one of the few Pokemon that has both Counter and Mirror Coat. And then we also got unlucky with it actually picking Mirror Coat over Counter against a special type, which is unlikely. Go up against Wobbuffet. Yeah, Wobbuffet is actually... we would need to toxic the Wobbuffet. That's our only safe way of dealing with Wobbuffet. So that also isn't the best matchup. Because, like, most likely, we're running into Wobbuffet against a Psychic type trainer, so we don't want Vileplume. I guess I'll put Wobbuffet on the list. Do you spell it like this? I always forget how you spell Wobbuffet. How's Gardevoir doing? It's hasn't needed to do that much yet. It's a bit unfortunate that the one time I wanted the Destiny Bond, we got trolled. But Gardevoir, otherwise Gardevoir is doing fine. Giraffric, Absol, Cacturn. Absol is a scary Pokemon. I'm not sure if this is the Choice Band one. I think it is. How about that brilliant Vileplume? I mean, so far Vileplume has done pretty well. But we'll see when we get to the later rounds. Absol has an Oko move, right? Well, I mean, the Oko move is that it Choice Band one-shots you. Okay, this is not Choice Band, I think. This is only 6 rounds? No, round 5 is silver, round 10 is gold. It did live on 1, so that is scary for the future. I don't know, maybe I don't know if the Choice Band one has quick attack. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Cacturn, Matang plus, okay, Houndoom time. Makes sense considering how fast these matches are. Yeah. Yeah, you would definitely not do like a round 3, round 6 silver gold on this facility. Houndoom is doing well? Yeah. Houndoom is very strong, but Houndoom also dies very easily. So if we can't one-shot something, then we're not in the best position with Houndoom. Yeah, right now Houndoom and Gardevoir are doing the most. In the last attempt, we used Vileplume a lot more. But we have some different opponents and I just want to get through this quickly. And Houndoom and Gardevoir are just faster at killing most of the other Pokemon. Okay, more Houndoom action. No, it's not what I meant to do. There we go. Giraffaric. We just go for Crunch. One shot. Out comes Mightyena. Another one shot. Very nice. Definitely Houndoom is the better dark type over Mightyena. Even with the amazing ability of Intimidate on the Mightyena. It's too bad the stats they gave to that thing. Thank you, Wilkinson. Okay, this is a real trainer. Let's see. Yes, Vileplume is decent into Kingdra and Aggron, but not the best. Let's say... What do I say? Could lead Gardevoir, Houndoom in the back, maybe? I'm a little bit worried about the Arcanine. A lot of them have extreme speed. This one probably has extreme speed. And we also don't hit Aggron that well with any Pokemon. And it can probably one-shot my Houndoom. Maybe I go Gardevoir Vileplume. If it's Arcanine... what if it's not Arcanine lead though? Like if it is Arcanine lead, we trace. Oh wait, Intimidate doesn't work with Gen 3 trace. This is actually an awkward matchup. Yeah, Kingdra is kind of scary. The Aggron, for once, is actually kind of scary. Not something you would usually say. There's the Aggron. We get Sturdy, which isn't useful. I think we will switch here. I don't know how much damage we're gonna take. Don't we have like 0 defense IV? But like if it's Arcanine in the back, I can't let Gardevoir get really low. Okay, it's not Fire Blast Aggron at least. Ouch. Okay, this might be over. we may have just lost. Oh, Quick Claw. Well, I think it's just over. Aggron... Why does Aggron hate me so much? Like, every time Aggron can hex me, it just... Usually it's Nighthawk Aggron with the Bright Powder hexing me. If I two-shot this and I don't get Quick Clawed, we might be okay. Okay, we got lucky. Nice crit. Remember you used to hate the scaling in the dome? I mean, the dome has like the least amount of scaling. I think we just spam Destiny Bond now. Super Flash, you wonder if Gyarados does well here? I think it would. Oh no. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think if Aggron didn't miss, we might have been one-shot by... I don't know, does this thing have extreme speed? Yes, it does. We might have died to extreme speed. So now we finally get to show off the Destiny Bond tech. I'm pretty sure we were the higher seed. I didn't actually check. No, I'm pretty sure we were on the top left. Yes, we win. There we go. So that's the power of Destiny Bond in the dome. And only in the dome. Welcome back, Sandy. But we may have been able to just kill it with 2 psychics. Because it didn't see the kill after the first attack. I'm surprised Body Slam was his highest damage move there. You convinced your co-workers to eat crayons. What? It's cool to see after hearing me talk about it on Nighthawk's podcast. Yeah, it's a really cool mechanic because usually it's just an instant loss for the player. But here there's at least a chance you win. So you can actually use it. Okay, so Viper, Shelgon, Chansey. Ah, we got Baby Blissey. Okay, we'll lead Gardevoir and we'll have Toxic Vileplume in the back. Well played, thank you, Wilkinson. I was a little bit afraid of the paralysis, but actually I think we would have been fine if the second Body Slam paralyzed because we just would have been slower. So we would have died, which means before we got the move, which means Destiny Bond was still in effect from the previous turn. We get the freeze, that doesn't really matter here. Good luck, thank you KT, we're gonna need it with this team. And it's a Viper. Okay, if this thing has like Quick Claw, Crit Crunch to kill me, then Vileplume doesn't win. Okay. I don't know if a Crunch Crit would kill me because we have high special defense and it's not stab. I guess Sludge Bomb would hit harder. That would kill me, so crit Sludge Bomb from Quick Claw. That would have been bad. Okay, we are the #1 seed again. Oh, Tauros is back. Oh, I need to put Tauros on the threat list. I think. Tauros. A little bit less, but still, Tauros. I mean, if Tauros dies to the Earthquake this time, I can't have Vileplume in the back if there's a Rapidash. Maybe I should have led with Vileplume. Armaldo lead. Okay, this is also gonna one-shot. We might be going for another Destiny Bond win. Ancient power. Uh-oh. An Omni boost could be really bad here. Gardevoir still kills, probably. Yeah, still kills. And it didn't get an Omni boost, so we're fine. And now we cannot be crit. And it is Tauros, so I think we're gonna go for another Destiny Bond win here. We do outspeed, okay. So I guess this one doesn't have speed investment. And we just got one shot. Damn. Man, Tauros is really scary. Because if there's a Tauros that outspeeds Gardevoir, like, we already know Houndoom gets one shot. But then, if they one-shot the Gardevoir as well, we are, and they outspeed, then we have a problem. Doing a little bit of research. Okay, there's only slower Tauros can one-shot Gardevoir, and it's a roll. Okay, we'll be fine then. Okay, it's not as big of a problem. They're not all built like I built my own Tauroses. Okay, Cooper. I'm pretty sure Cooper was the final battle last tournament. Charizard, Feraligatr, Flareon. 2 fire types. I could go lead Vileplume. And then if it's one of the fire types, I switch into Houndoom. But I think we just died to Earthquake from Charizard. So I guess we'll... Oh wait, I should maybe have led with the Houndoom. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm mostly worried about Feraligatr being Quick Claw, but Flareon is very likely to be Quick Claw, so... I don't know. We have Flash Fire. But I'm more worried about the physical moves on Flareon. This can be Shadow Ball. I don't know how much damage we take. We did just get one-shot by a Tauros, but... Well, Tauros had Stab. But Flareon has much higher base attack. And I know at least one of them has Shadow Ball. But I think we're gonna start off with a Psychic. It's Sand Attack Flareon. Oh, that's that's annoying. Oh, and it's not Quick Claw, which means maybe Feraligatr is Quick Claw. Please hit. Thank you. Now we can just spam Destiny Bond against the last Pokemon. Don't need to hit this move. And I'm pretty confident that we will die within 7 turns. Sets up rain, okay. It's okay, you underestimated the bull. I mean, Tauros is my favorite physical attacker for a reason at the moment. So much speed and so much power if you get a choice band onto it with a stab double edge. Like base 100 attack isn't the highest, but it's good enough to kill a lot of things. There we go, another Destiny Bond win, but this time it wasn't a tie. Porygon 2, Mischievous Slacking. Slacking is a scary Pokemon. I should probably have Gardevoir in the back for Destiny Bond win. But what if it's slacking lead? Then I may need to Destiny Bond slacking. Actually, I kind of like this because if Houndoom gets killed, it will be a loaf turn. Gardevoir will kill slacking. Okay, Porygon 2. And it now has Flash Fire. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Because Crunch is quite a bit lower damage. Yeah, now we don't kill this. And it does kill us. But as long as we just Destiny Bond the last Pokemon, we just win. But I don't know... If it's Mischievous, I don't know if we can. There are 2 Mischievouses that have... Shadow Ball. Okay, now we also have Flash Fire. That doesn't really matter. It is Mischievous. I think we just have to attack here because Mischievous is likely to have like Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray. It's fairly likely to have Thunder Wave here, very likely. There it is, we have Lum Berry. And we just kill next turn, unless this is Bright Powder. Well, if it was, it didn't activate. And we're back in round 5. Maybe this time we can actually face Tucker. We are quite likely to win against Tucker Silver. There is a chance we lose because I think Silver is the one where it has Focus Band on Swampert, so that's a potential lose condition. We just lose to Focus Band. And 2, if it's Charizard in the back, we could die to a crit. Any goals or just Tucker Gold? For this team, it's just Tucker Gold and see how far we can get. This is not an optimal team. Oh no, it's Tauros again. I mean, we just lead Houndoom. I think I'll be quite happy. Okay, towers lead. We just attack. This team is not the most balanced. Lives on 1, Earthquake kills us. I don't know if Earthquake means it can be the fast one. It is the fast one, but Swagger doesn't do anything because we have the Lum Berry. And there's Shiftry. I think this is probably likely to have Mega Kick. And I think Ice Punch doesn't kill. What if it's... No, I think this is gonna be Shiftry 1. Because I'm pretty sure that was Tauros 1. This is an like earlier round trainer. Let's see, it could be quick attack or fake out here. Okay, it's fake out. I don't want to die to a crit. And we will win on a tie, so we're gonna go Destiny Bond. We did not get crit. So we could have just won with the Ice Punch. But this is a guaranteed win. Double knockout. Hello, Rob. Good evening to you. When the game cheats, you must cheat back. I mean, the game doesn't cheat that much. Oh no. We're up against Gardevoir Houndoom. And Ursaring is scary as well. We can only hit the Gardevoir very well with Houndoom, so it's kind of scary. And then we don't hit Houndoom with anything. I guess Thunderbolt. Okay, this is good. They have a line for double knockout? Yes, I get to. There's special event for double knockout. How am I? I'm doing alright. Been struggling a bit with migraines, but it's getting a bit less. Unfortunately, our first streak didn't go that well. Okay. Are we losing to single double team Gardevoir? The classic AI sets up one double team and you can never hit again. And how did I get the Vileplume sent? So Bichos sent me a PK Hex file with like only the Vileplume. Because that's a thing. Apparently you can just like export one Pokemon from your save file. And he sent that to me and I imported it into the game using PK Hex. So it's like not really a trade, like it's a one-sided trade. It's basically a gift Pokemon. And there's Houndoom, okay. But it's the last Pokemon, so we just win because we have Destiny Bond in the back. Oh, that's a crit. Get well soon, thanks. It's not that bad right now. Arnon Finksy, you're idling? Are you waiting for anything? You didn't know you could do that? I didn't either until I got one sent. Crunchy dogs? Yeah, they were both using Crunch. But another option, like I could get someone's save file and I can import it to one of my cartridges, assuming I have the game. So anything that isn't Sapphire, basically. I could put it onto one of my cartridges and then just trade. Let's see. Heracross. Heracross is always scary because it could be Bright Powder, could be Focus Band. And it can one-shot Houndoom, it can one-shot Gardevoir. I don't know about Vileplume, but Vileplume doesn't do anything back. I think we lead Gardevoir. And Houndoom in the back, I think. And we just hope that we don't get one shot, like we don't miss Heracross or Focus Band and it kills us. And then if it does, we hope it's Wheezing in the back. You're not waiting for anything, you've just been watching this in the background for over 30 minutes and you thought you would say hi? Well, hi to you. Always nice to have people in chat. Could make a video on how I got the Vileplume? Maybe. Wheezing lead. Okay, that's good. Could be Focus Band though. There's a Bright Powder Wheezing? I didn't even know. And now we've been smokescreened as well. This is great. Do we just switch now? We can always Destiny Bond the last Pokemon. Will-O-Wisp, okay, outplayed. But yeah, I'm like, I might make a video at some point where people like can send me Pokemon. And I'll try to build a team for it, but... And then I would make a video on how you could send me a Pokemon. But... I might get too many Pokemon sent to me if I do that right now. And there's quite a few things I need to do at the moment, so maybe in the future. Sending you 999 Dugong. All named Azelf. Yeah. Okay, we probably just die here. Never mind, we lived. We could miss. But it's not... Okay, we do miss. It's not Quick Claw. So it doesn't really matter. Is there a chance we live this Icy Wind? No. Oh, we got crit. Big heal. Houndoom living a hit? Well, it was a special hit. Its special defense isn't the worst. Crit mattered? There's a chance it did. I don't know. There may have been a damage roll where we lived. But 14 HP is not a lot, so maybe not. There we go. Tucker. Swampert, Salamence, Charizard. We'll be leading with Vileplume. Because I'm pretty sure if Swampert is in here, it's always in the lead. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct, but I've only seen it in the lead, I think. I don't know if has Vileplume done anything else? I brought it once in the back, I think, and didn't get... No, I'm not sure if it did anything. Like, the first attempt, we used it a lot. This attempt, not at all. Tucker, 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 Tucker. Alright, let's see if we can get the silver. It could just be Salamance's Charizard because we brought the Vileplume. It's Swampert lead, okay. So we have Miracle Seed on this Vileplume, which should allow us to one-shot. If you have better stats, like higher IVs, we have 2 on special attack, you would be able to kill without the Miracle Seed, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe you need a boosting nature. I don't think so. Okay, Salamence. Does this Salamence have Dragon Dance? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I don't think so. But anyway, we let Vileplume go down. Okay, it does see a kill. I wasn't sure if it would. But I think we have zero defense IV, so that might be why. And now we just Ice Punch. And down goes Salamence. And we have our silver symbol. Very nice. Tucker is such a diva, you love them? Yeah, Tucker is great. Silver acquired, a bunch of battle points. Alright, I'm quickly gonna go to the toilet before we continue. Be right back. Bright powder toilet strikes again. No, I did not miss. Alright, on to round 6. Oh, I forgot to PP up the Destiny Bond. Well, it probably won't matter. Lantern, Wishcash, Kingler. This is definitely looking like a Vileplume battle. Are we still first seed? Yes. Walrein, Typhlosion, Executor. Another Lantern Fisherman. And another Eggy. And another Typhlosion with a Venusaur. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, let's go Vileplume. I believe. Wishcash. Does Giga Drain always kill? They do have lower stats. And I have Miracle Seed. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. I'm afraid of Fissure. Or Ice Beam crit. Okay, we do just kill. Yeah, I'm thinking of like Hidden Power Grass from my Articuno, but that's not stab. Do we just go for some damage here? I think I just go for some damage. Rain Dance. Interesting. Eggy type Lotion could work very good too. Yeah, they could both benefit from the sun. But Typhlosion doesn't get... Oh, that wasn't a crit. We just hit that hard. Okay. Good job, Vileplume. But you can be Blaze boosted in the sun with Typhlosion, and that's some crazy damage. The shiny is so good, you gotta add it to your list, Sandy. Shiny Bellossom doesn't hit the same. Yeah, I think I really like the flower part for the Vileplume, but I prefer, I think, normal Vileplume's body. The color. Finally, Vileplume got action. Yeah, it's been a little while. Is Hank also a fisherman? No, it's a bug catcher. Why do you need to have the Armaldo? This would be so much easier without that Armaldo there. I guess we can just Destiny Bond. If Armaldo is the lead Pokemon and it kills Houndoom, we just Destiny Bond. Okay, this should be an easy win now. Armaldo ruins everything. I mean, Armaldo is just really scary because of Quick Claw, and also there's a Choice Band set, which just hits way too hard. Scizor is so cool, you wish he was better in Gen 3. There is a very good team that uses Scizor in the tower. That has like many hundreds of wins. I don't know what the best run is with that team, but I'm pretty sure it has a bunch of hundreds of wins. But that is just Baton Pass Scizor, so it doesn't... Like, all it does is Baton Pass and Iron Defense boost to Latios. Oh, there's the Quick Claw. Doesn't really matter. I guess... No, actually... Burn reduces crit damage, so I think even if we get Quick Claw crit this turn, we cannot lose. Oh, also we have Battle Armor now, we cannot be crit. I keep forgetting. Thank you, Armaldo. Cop out Scizor, yeah. Arnold. Noctowl, Fearow, Crobat. Okay. Fearow, we outspeed and we kill. Crobat, I think we probably kill because of the lower IVs, even if it's bulky. And Noctowl is Noctowl. Hello, Amaryllis. How are you doing? And what are you up to? We cannot flinch. Imagine this is the Bite Astonish Crobat. Screech. I don't remember what the set is with Screech. I'm pretty... No, actually, I don't know. Okay, died. Very good. We have -2 defense. Kill that pet right now. Your post-traumatic shiny disorder activated. Wow. I'm -2 defense on a Gardevoir with like low... Or did we have high defense? We might have had high defense on this one. This might be like 26. I don't remember. But we have low base defense. I realize you're just getting food at work. Alright, enjoy your lunch. Or... Yeah, I guess it's a lunch. Alright, back in the finals. Another bat. Uh-oh. Gyarados Blastoise. That's... It's a little bit scary. We'll be bringing Vileplume in the back. We are the higher seed, so we do have the Destiny Bond win condition available. Another bad lead. We'll just do the same thing again. Confuse Ray. Okay, we have Lum Berry. We're fine. Shaking on the floor right now. Kill that bat. Oh, poor Sandy. Imagine if this one was shiny. And Blastoise. The thing is, I'm afraid of Mirror Code. I guess we can just use Destiny Bond once and see what it does. I guess Mirror Code isn't as likely as the counter was. It's following you everywhere you go. Let's see what it wants to do. It may Rain Dance here. It did go for Mirror Code. Let's go Vileplume. Another Mirror Code. Another Mirror Code. I don't know what the other moves are on this thing. I can just Toxic this, maybe. Hello, Dawn. Hope you're doing well. It did have Ice Beam, okay. But because the sun is up, we cannot be frozen. Of course, we can still be crit. We would have died to the crit. I maybe should have just attacked. But some of them have Focus Band. Okay, we just one-shot. Psychic then T-Bolt. I think I would still die to Psychic Mirror Code. Right, on to round 7. We could very easily run into some really dangerous Pokemon at this point. You're correct, Super Flash. Blastoise can learn both Counter and Mirror Coat. But I don't think there's a set with both. That's Swampert. I don't know who else besides Wobbuffet has both. Our first attempt lost to Mirror Coat Counter Swampert because it had those two moves. Okay, Claydol, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is dangerous. If this is Aerodactyl 2, it might just be an instant loss. Because I think Aerodactyl 2 probably can one-shot Gardevoir. And it outspeeds. Okay, let's have a look at which other trainers are in this this round. No, that's the wrong thing. I mean, I'm not sure if we're making it through this battle. I guess Aerodactyl goes on the threat list. Blaziken, Venusaur, Milotic. That is 4th place. Relegator, Dugong, and Tauros. And then Hall. Lantern, Houndoom, Electabuzz. Sean, you got gold today at the Battle Factory in Emerald? Very nice, congratulations. That can be quite tough to get. Lavender, you gotta go. Great stream, good luck, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, let's see. Steelix gets one shot by Houndoom. Claydol takes a lot of damage from Houndoom. I think we lead Houndoom. And then if it's Aerodactyl, it will hopefully not be locked into Hyper Beam, which is the only move I think that always kills Gardevoir. We probably one-shot because Latios just barely doesn't one-shot against normal IV Aerodactyl, like max IVs. So we should one-shot, I think, with Gardevoir. It's Claydol lead. Okay, we just go for maximum damage. That's a good amount of damage. Sunny Day. Thanks. I'll take it. This is Pistol, as it is known in LRXC's community. Psychic, Ice Beam, Sunny Day, Solar Beam. Good luck with the Bellodome. Thank you, Sean. And there's the Aerodactyl. Let's see if this outspeeds us. No. Okay, then it's... Actually, I don't know. How fast is... Okay, it's definitely not the good Aerodactyl. Yeah, I think... fast Aerodactyl would outspeed. But I'm not entirely sure. I think it's around the 120 base speed Pokemon. Doesn't really matter what we click here. We always kill. Yeah, Claydol was on my side. Didn't really matter. The sun didn't do anything. Like, that extra damage didn't help against Aerodactyl, and I'm pretty sure we always kill Steelix anyway in the dome. Outside of the dome, it would have helped. Maybe. Because at max IVs, it's a damage roll. Jared, what do you have? Oh. Oh, that's not great. That's scary. Walrein, Milotic, Swampert. If this is Walrein lead, I don't know if we die to a blizzard. Maybe I just Giga Drain if it's Walrein lead. Swampert lead, okay, that's good. We just Giga Drain so we don't die to a crit. Goodbye, Swampert. And there's Walrein. Just go for damage. That's good damage. Sheer cold. Oh. Huh. That's the first Oko move we've seen and it hits. Let's see. Is this Focus Band Walrein? I'm not sure. I think Thunderbolt kills from here. But I'm not sure. Oh no, Focus Band Walrein doesn't have Oko moves. Okay, I think we just kill because I'm pretty confident that this trainer cannot have Walrein 4 because it's earlier in the rounds. I think Thunderbolt kills from here. I could also spam Destiny Bond, but I don't know. I think this thing might be the Quick Claw Oko one. The Giga Drain did half, and Giga Drain with Stab and Miracle Seed is slightly stronger than Thunderbolt, but we have quite a bit more special attack on the Gardevoir, so I'm fairly confident we always kill here. No Quick Claw. It dies. Good. Yeah, I think it's too early for the trainers to have sets 4, except the swimmer that is second seed. She has Joyce, she had sets 4. Same with Roof. But I know those trainers because they show up in the highest difficulty rounds. And I don't know Jared. Scizor, Steelix, or Golduck. So obviously Houndoom does really well into Scizor and Steelix. Not into Golduck. But I'm afraid that if I switch Vileplume in, Vileplume will just die. So I think I'll lead Houndoom and have Gardevoir in the back. There's the Golduck. We switch. I think Thunderbolt just kills Golduck. Damp, okay, no explosions. Cross chop. Oh, this is no, I guess multiple of them have this move. Okay. I'm pretty sure at max IVs we would still have a chance to one-shot this Golduck. And there's a Steelix. We will just Destiny Bond this. It can't explode because of damp. Doesn't kill us. There's the Quick Claw. But Destiny Bond is still in effect. And down goes the Steelix. Alright, we're up against Joyce. And she had Tauros, of course, but... Destiny Bond is broken in Gen 3? Yeah, in later gens it starts working like Protect, right? Where it has a chance to fail. If you keep using it every turn, I'm pretty sure. That is not the case here. There's almost no counterplay. Like, the counterplay is status. Both you could kill with Toxic, but also if they get fully paralyzed, it breaks Destiny Bond. Like, it acts as you having acted. That was a weird phrasing. So it sees it as you did a move that wasn't Destiny Bond because you did nothing. So you can be killed afterwards. Okay, what do I want to bring here? It just fails? Guaranteed? I thought it was a chance. Same thing as Protect. Tauros is scary, but we outspeed. We already know, and it can't one-shot us. Well, it can one-shot the Houndoom, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if we're bringing Houndoom into double waters. Dugong is scary because of Sheer Cold. And Feralicator has Scope Lens, which is scary because Hydro Pump crit is gonna hurt. Ice Beam crit is gonna hurt Vileplume. Ice Beam crit from Dugong or Sheer Cold from Dugong is gonna hurt Vileplume. I think we lead Vileplume. How good is my bulk on Vileplume? Okay, we have more bulk than Gardevoir, and Gardevoir should live. Attack. Okay. There's Dugong lead. So I think I just attack here. And then I expect Thunderbolt to always kill if we die. It's like if I set up Sunny Day and I get crit, Then we could just get sheer colded. Also, we don't need to get crit. It could just sheer cold me. That's good damage. Let's see what it goes for. Sheer cold. We dodged this time. Good job, Vileplume. But yeah, after taking out Dugong, we could just spam Destiny Bond again. Because we're still higher seed. And there's Feraligatr. And we do about the same amount of damage. Get hit by an Ice Beam. The Dewgang, yes, KT, the Dewgang is here. We don't get crit, we don't get frozen. Vileplume carry. Let's go. And that's another round completed. On to round 8. I think this will probably be the last attempt for today. Like, doesn't matter if we get to gold or we lose before gold. And I think tomorrow I'll do more, even if we get the gold. Because I want to do a bunch of attempts. Going pretty fast if you say so yourself. Well, compared to singles in the tower, it's definitely going a little bit faster. At least for, I mean, even for my offensive teams. Bird Keeper Dirk is what we would say in Dutch. Satu, Dodrio, Skarmory. I don't know if we one-shot Dodrio with Houndoom. But we definitely one-shot everyone else. Okay, who else is in this round? Because I think there could be legendaries showing up. But there aren't. Charizard, Wailord, Dragonite. Ludicolo, Ninetales, Glalie. Flareon, Kingdra, Lapras. This is the last round of the day? No, we'll keep going if we don't lose yet. Wait, who are we up against again? Birds. Okay. We'll keep going for at least gold, and then we'll see. I mean, assuming we don't lose. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do, but I was thinking I want to do at least 3 attempts with every dome team that I use. Just to see how consistently and how far we get. A crit here could be bad. Okay, we wouldn't have died. And there's the Dodrio. And goodbye, Dodrio. Easy first battle. Maddox, that's a dragon tamer. I see a severe lack of the dragon typing here. I was hoping for some easy ice punches. I'm feeling Vileplume lead. Gardevoir in the back. Shockingly, Guard is faster than Dojo, only in the dome. That's why we're using Gardevoir. Milotic, okay. I'm gonna Sunny Day. If we get crit by an ice move, then we have a problem. I don't know if we get one-shot by Blizzard, potentially. There's Blizzard. I guess we're about to find out. I don't think so, because Icy Wind did less than half, and Blizzard is roughly double the damage. Yeah. No freeze. Very good. Milo should have gotten the dragon typing. I think that would make Milotic very, very powerful. So that's why they didn't. Also, it's supposed to be like kind of like Gyarados. And Gyarados also didn't get the dragon typing. We have Marvel Scale now. I think we're just Destiny Bonding the next Pokemon. Okay, it's the Leftovers one. That's nice. One of them has Focus Band. I'm always afraid of that Milotic. There's Steelix again. Yeah, they can't freeze you in harsh sunlight, but they can still crit me. Earthquake as expected. I mean, it could have been Rock Tomb. Down we go. Gyarados should have been Water Dragon too. There's probably quite a few people who agree. But back in the early generations, Dragon type was supposed to be super special. And you do catch Magikarp everywhere. We're up against Rena, which is a triathlete. Skarmory, Blaziken, Dusclops. I mean, this has to be Gardevoir Houndoom. Yeah, I think I always just lead Gardevoir. Or... yeah, no, I don't want to... like, if it's Blaziken, I don't want to switch into a move from Blaziken. Like, it could potentially be an Earthquake crit, and I just die. And if it's Dusclops with Shadow Ball, then we can switch into a Shadow Ball. Skarmory lead again. Last time Skarmory lived. I don't know if this one has bulk. If it does, it will live. If it's offensive, it should die. It lived again. Oh, it's the same one. I don't know if Steel Wing is a roll to kill. I think maybe the better play is switching in Houndoom. I think this is Scope Lens, Air Cutter, Steel Wing? I'm not completely sure. Hello, Moki! How's your Frontier journey been going? I know you lost the multi-battle streak recently. Oh, there's the crit. Oh, I guess we don't live another crit, so... Oh, we outspeed. Nice. We're a little bit faster than the Gardevoir, and that's just enough, apparently. There's the Blaziken. I don't know if Rena has the Salakberry Blaziken. I might just want to let this kill me. Because if it's at max HP, I think, because it sees a neutral hit with Earthquake on the Gardevoir, it should never endure. Also, I can just let it kill Gardevoir. Double kick. Okay, it's not endure Blaziken. You did it? You finally finished the multi-battles? Nice. Actually, I think I saw that in the Discord. Maybe. Wi-Fi tower next. How does that work? Is that just the same thing but over Wi-Fi? Is it still multi-battle? We should just one-shot here. Alright, Blaziken down. Wilson. Is this... Oh, right, a breeder. Oh no, Aggron is back. This is a scary combination of Pokemon for me. For Espeon, we obviously want Houndoom. For Feraligatr, Vileplume could do well. For Aggron, Vileplume does okay. I think I want to lead. I'm afraid of it being Aggron lead into Feraligatr. Maybe I just go Houndoom lead, and then we Destiny Bond the next Pokemon. Yeah, Moki is doing the Ribbon Master for his Heracross. Shiny Heracross. As long as I don't get Quick Clawed by the Aggron. I don't remember if this guy has Quick... No, wait. Yeah, I don't remember which Aggron this guy has. Okay, we just crunch here. We outspeed. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's supposed to be. And we just one-shot because low IVs. And there's for alligator. Set up sun. This doesn't actually help me that much. Hydro pump. Okay, we die to the next one. And we just kill, okay. Good job, Houndoom. Four battle points. Now we're on to round 9. Getting close. Oh, that was one too far. Let's see if we see any legendaries this round. Okay, this is already a highest difficulty trainer in our first matchup. Let's see if we are still first seed or not. I feel like we might not be. No, we are. Okay, that means no legendaries, I think. I don't recognize any of these as legend. This is a battle girl. This is a sailor. This guy I don't remember. Dragon Tamer. Oh, he does have 2 pseudo legendaries. I'm surprised that he's only 3rd seed. Oh, I want to see who 2nd seed is. Like, what is his team? Does Omar get legendaries? No. Wait, how are you higher? I guess there's a little bit more to it than just base stats, but that's a strong team. Okay, we have to deal with Arcanine, Flareon, Exploud. And because this is a Parasol Lady, I don't know if this is true for every Parasol Lady, but in the highest difficulty rounds, the Parasol Ladies only have Pokemon with weather-setting moves. Rolling in with 2 pseudos is nuts. Well, if we keep the streak alive long enough, we're gonna see triple legendaries on some teams. So yeah, this is Sunny Day Flareon, Sunny Day Arcanine. I didn't even know there was a Sunny Day Arcanine. And Exploud is also Sunny Day. So yeah, Houndoom feels pretty good here. Vileplume does not. Exploud does... Well, we just deal damage anyway. I was gonna say, does this thing also have Mega Kick or just special moves? I do not remember. It went for counter. I forgot Explode had counter. But we are double special type, so counter is likely. And a Flareon. Crunch. Do about half, but get the Spadef drop there. Sunny Day. And that's Houndoom Sweep, as Remember would say. Okay, first battle was easy. We take those. Wait, how is Doreen there? Doreen only has legendaries. Well, I guess she might have pseudos because it's open level. How is she such a low seed? Were there any other legendary trainers? No. Tyranitar, Suicune, Articuno. Okay, calm down, Doreen. How are you here? Why are you not, like, top 2? Doreen won using Rock Slide. Great. What do I do against this? I don't know if I have an ideal team for this. Like, I think there's always a possibility of a bad matchup, no matter who I bring. Like, obviously, Houndoom would be great for Articuno. Houndoom is bad into the other two. Vileplume is horrible into Articuno, is good into the other two. Gardevoir is good into Suicune and Articuno. Or at least decent. Not necessarily great, but we can hit them for super effective. But then Tyranitar exists. Tyranitar, I would need the Destiny Bond, but if it's lead Tyranitar... You're just lurking, remember? Yeah, don't worry. So I'm worried about lead Tyranitar, but then if I lead Vileplume, I'm worried about lead Articuno. But I think I can just switch in to Gardevoir. If I get frozen, I have Lum Berry. And then I Destiny Bond, I guess? I think we need to lead with Vileplume here. Doreen. I really don't know how Doreen ended up there. I guess she's 5th seed then? Sandstream. We go for the Sunny Day. Could be a Dragon Dance incoming. Oh, it's Curse. I think that's okay. We're gonna do some big damage. This is max bulk Tyranitar. And it just gets one shot. Let's go, Vileplume. 2 special attack IVs, by the way. And Suicune is here as well. I just hope it's not like Suicune 2 or something. Now we do have Toxic though. And we one-shot Suicune as well. This is probably offensive Suicune then. Or maybe we're just that strong. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect Vileplume to solo a legendary trainer. I guess Tyranitar being there helped. Vince is a cool trainer, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is very bad. If that is a lead Snorlax, this might be just an immediate loss. We don't do anything. We have to Destiny Bond the Snorlax. This is why I wanted Charm on the Bellossom. So we could Charm Curse Snorlax. And we also could Charm, like, Ursaring. Vince won using Hyper Beam. Wait, is this very fast beam? It could also be Dragonite with Hyper Beam. One Hyper Beam again. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much then. Neglect speed. Yeah, Dragonite never has speed, Snorlax never has speed, and Ursaring never has speed. I mean, I have to lead with Gardevoir, I think. Like, I want to Ice Punch Dragonite. I need to Destiny Bond Snorlax. And I still deal good damage to Ursaring, but Ursaring can probably one-shot me as well. Which is not good. Do I put Vileplume in the back in case it's Ursaring lead? I feel like Vileplume might live a double edge, or unless it's like Choice Band, of course. Curselex is likely, not guaranteed. I'm just afraid of Dragon Dance Dragonite. So I feel like I can't not lead Gardevoir. We'll go with this. We really want to see Dragonite lead. Really want to see Dragonite lead. That is not a Dragonite lead. That might be the end. It's very likely to be the end. Also has immunity, we cannot Toxic this. I feel like if I Destiny Bond on the first Pokemon, there's a very small chance Vileplume wins. So I think I have to Psychic here. There are Snorlaxes that can just one-shot me turn 1. Like, there are Max Attack, Adamant, Mega Kick, Snorlaxes, probably also Double Edge. Mega Kick at least gives us a chance. Or we could just dodge. But I feel like this is just gonna eat my Psychics. It does just eat my Psychics. Because it is a Snorlax. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, Snorlax lead we just cannot play against Snorlax lead when the other two Pokemon are unkillable for the rest of my team. So we would need either Mega Kick miss into like multiple misses or a crit. Or it's Curse. It goes for Curse and then we crit. What is Freddy Fast Beam? It's Hyper Beam, Swords Dance, Double Team, Ursaring. But like, even if we get the crit right now, I'm pretty sure there's 0 chance we kill. I think if it's Ursaring in the back, there's maybe a small chance. Very small chance that we kill. I think Ice Punch, Freeze chance. That is also very low. I will Psychic. Oh no. I hate this thing. I mean, there is a chance we win. But now that it's lower HP, it doesn't want to double team anymore. But now, like, it has leftover, so we don't even free shot this thing. We can miss. I hate this Snorlax so much. If it didn't have immunity, we could Toxic, but I'm pretty sure this thing has Facade. And probably Rest? I'm not sure about Rest. No, it has leftover, so probably not Rest, but... we need a Spadef drop and or crit. Okay, we get the crit. No, that wasn't a crit? What? Oh, and that's Shadow Ball. Do we? I think we live. Did we just low roll the first time? I don't know if we kill this. We also have to hit. But I feel like if there's Dragonite in the back, it's guaranteed loss. If it's Ursaring in the back, it's very likely a loss. I feel like we have to go for the kill. At least we hit. Please kill, please. No, 1 HP? Come on. There had to be a roll somewhere in there. Please hit. Okay, the next Pokemon has a decent chance of having... Okay, Dragonite. It could be Hyper Beam. I don't know if there's any chance for us to win, but we Toxic here. This might be Lum Berry. Thunder Wave. Wait, I was faster. It's kind of crazy. I think this thing has Hyper Beam. Don't know what else it has. I'd probably just Giga Drain. Get a little bit of chip healing. Like, we're paralyzed, so I don't feel comfortable with like Sunny Day Solar Beam at this point. And it's not like we're gonna do much damage. So let's get... Oh no. It's dancing. We're gonna die. There's no way we live. Like long enough for it to die? There's no way. Didn't we have 0 defense IV? It missed Hyper Beam. Wait. Is there any chance we live a +1 Hyper Beam? I'm not very optimistic. Just dodge? Just live? Please, Vileplume? We live! 3 HP! Does it die to poison? Because it has to recharge now. It's gonna die! No way! Vileplume beats Dragonite! There is no way. Hello, Ivan. You came at quite the time. How are we still alive? Remember you had to pull over to watch this? It sounded way too epic. Oh, Vileplume carried us. First, soloing Doreen, the legendary trainer, and now 1v1ing a Dragonite. Birdkeeper Herald with 0 birds. Of course. This is a Gardevoir job. And I guess Houndoom? Clip that and post the shorts, maybe. Vileplume got hit by a beam of pure energy and it won, yeah. Okay, another Crobat lead. Let's hope we just kill this and it doesn't kill us with a crit Shadow Ball. We outspeed, okay. Do we one-shot bulky Crobats? Yes, we do. At least this time. And there's a Gyarados. And this could be Thunder Wave, so we just Thunderbolt. The bulky one could live. But then it probably Thunder Waves us, and we have Lum Berry, which is fine. If it kills us somehow, Houndoom outspeeds, okay. And that was round 9. Very easy, like nothing scary happened. I think I'm gonna need to go to the toilet again, because that was too nerve-wracking. Also, I'm drinking a lot of water. Okay, we could actually make it to gold in the second attempt. I would be so happy we got gold this time. I'll be right back. Alright. Time for round 10. I hope we make it, because it's quite likely we don't beat Tucker. So I'd at least like to get an attempt in. Nobody in the dome watching believed what they saw either. I agree, remember? I think they were all shocked when Vileplume beat Dragonite. Hopefully I beat Tucker? Yeah, I hope so. Oh, look. This is the same team we just beat. Crobat, Gyarados, Salamence. Are we first seed? Yes. Pedro is a swimmer. Devin, I think, is a dragon tamer. Yeah. Do we have randomly... No, I don't see any of the legendary trainers. So there shouldn't be any surprises this time. Oh no. Pedro, please lose. Oh, and a Wobbuffet. I hope we don't need to face that Snorlax. Okay, we just do the same thing as last time. Wobbuffet and Lex is like pick your poison. Well, Wobbuffet, it's a psychic trainer anyway. We probably just want to lead Houndoom. Ooh, actually, Metagross could live Flamethrower. So maybe it's a little bit more complex than that. But like against Houndoom, Wobbuffet is more likely to counter. Not guaranteed, like we lost the first attempt to Swampert, who had both counter and mirror coat and decided to not counter. And there's Immense. The only thing that's scary here is Bright Powder Mens. I could just spam Destiny Bond. Ah, but there's King's Rock. They would need the Dragon Dance to outspeed me. Yeah, I'm not sure what all the sets have. Can't you Toxic it? Yeah, but you can't switch out of Shadow Tag. So I'd have to lead with Vileplume against an all-psychic trainer. But I guess it's not that bad because like Mr. Mime would Psychic, so I can just switch to Houndoom. I think it was Mr. Mime. Okay. The Psychic lost. Jackson, please do me a solid and beat Pedro. I don't want to have to beat another Snorlax. Oh. I don't want to beat Snorlax. Okay, have Blissey. Thanks, game. Also, Walrein 4. I do not like Walrein 4. What was the last Pokemon? Milotic, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have to lead Vileplume here. I just really hope it's not Walrein lead. Because it's Walrein 4, which has Bright Powder and Oko moves. Yeah, this is a very beefy team. Blissey lead. This is Calm Mind Bliss. Which is actually really scary for me. We really need to land this Toxic. We do. Okay, let's go Vileplume. There's the Calm Mind. I'm considering switching in Gardevoir. I don't know if Blissey sees a kill at this point. Feel like it might not. Because it is a Blissey. Not the strongest. And it only has Ice Beam. That looks bad. This isn't the best thing. I mean, Destiny Bonding Blissey would be bad as well. But I think I need to switch so we don't instantly die. Serene Grace. Uh-oh. Are we about to get frozen? I mean, we have a Lum Berry, but we could get double frozen. Okay, that didn't do that much. Now we just Psychic. We still have the Lum Berry, so we're not afraid of getting frozen. Yet. That did nothing. We got countered because we're a special type now. Good. Before we were like part poison, so I don't know how the priority works then. Soft boiled. Soft boiled is gonna lose you the game eventually. That's fine. I think we're in a pretty good spot at this point. Could still go wrong. Actually, I'm not sure. Like, even if it crits... Yeah, I guess if it crits me. Doesn't attack. That's good. I hope it's not like Walrein 4 and it keeps missing and we run out of Destiny bonds. Like it keeps missing with the Sheer Colds. That's probably worst case scenario. Or Milotic being like... I don't know what Milotic 4 is. But Milotic not killing would also be bad. Should maybe change which move I use because we're... Well, I don't need Psychic for the other two, so I can just keep going for Psychics. Spadef drop, nice. So now it's at neutral. It's slowly going down. Yeah, now we deal a bit more damage. I mean... +1 special defense on a Blissey. That's a lot of special defense that it lost with that Spadef drop. I just really don't want to face another Snorlax. Or at least let it not be the lead. And also let it not Quick Claw kill my Gardevoir before I can Destiny Bond. Alright. Lizzie goes down. Milotic. I'm not sure if I'm happy with Milotic. I think I just Destiny Bond. I don't know which moves this thing has. Could be Hydro Pump, could just miss. Mirror Coat. So many as long as, yeah. Surf, okay. It's gonna put me in kill range, hopefully. Yeah, so it sees a kill, so it should go for the kill. I think. I don't think Mirror Coat can be high enough. Oh, it sees it with Ice Beam even. There we go. Alright, I'm afraid Pedro made it through, but let's see. It's not guaranteed. Like the AI, like there's very bugged decisions on who wins. I'm not sure completely how it works, I just know it's very buggy. Please, Pedro lost. Yes! Alright, what does Jackson have? Okay. Houndoom just sweeps this. This should be Tucker for us. Satu lead. We have Crunch. Satu down. Mischievous. I guess if it's Bright Powder we could lose. No, this is 4, so it can never be Bright Powder. I think this is Lum Berry. It's the offensive Mischievous, which is actually the least annoying one. Okay, we made it to Tucker. Okay. Pedro got Quick Clawed? No, that team didn't have Quick Claw. But we could get Quick Clawed. Or we could lose to Latias. Unfortunately, we cannot Destiny Bond here. Because Tucker always wins when it's a tie. We go Vileplume, Houndoom this time. And we set up the sun. Because with the sun, we guarantee the one-shot into Metagross, assuming we don't die to Quick Claw Earthquake. Tucker, 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 Tucker. Super Flash, you would like to imagine a world where Tucker could lose in the bracket before facing you? I think there is a chance he doesn't bring Swampert. I'm pretty sure it's happened to me. It's very rare. There you go, Metagross lead. We set up the sun. And we're gonna need a lot of praying. Meteor Mash. Okay, this doesn't really matter if he gets the attack raise. Doesn't kill. Oh, I could have switched in. I mean, not that that really helps against Latias. The problem is Latias is Calm Mind and Rest, and I'm afraid it gets too many boosts, and I can't kill it in time. Okay, no Quick Claw. We're just gonna have to hope. Please, Houndoom. Get a Spadef drop. That would be so big. That's damage. Oh, it didn't go for Calm Mind. We have Cherry Berry. We didn't get paralyzed. We just win. Easy. Let's go. That's gold. Second attempt. Not bad. And the first attempt we got trolled by the AI. Man, I really expected to lose like in round 8, 9, 7 maybe. A bunch of times, but I mean, we definitely got lucky with the Dragonite. Like, it missed one Hyper Beam, and I think it missed a damage roll. Thank you. Super Flash. Yeah, we just chomped the Latias. Here we go. 10 win streak. We got our second gold. I was expecting this to take more attempts. But this is what I mean with even teams that aren't like the best in terms of team building and stats. You can still make it. We got some luck. But like we also could have just not run into some of those Pokemon. No luck, all skill. We take those. Alright. So I'm gonna end it here for today. Then tomorrow we will continue this until we lose. I mean, probably. I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I'm streaming, I'll continue this run until we lose. And then we do a third attempt. And then I think that will be it for this team for now. Then we have... We'll see how far the third attempt comes. And then we can compare it to like some other teams who will also do 3 attempts. I was thinking like doing 3 attempts or 5 attempts, but I think 5 attempts would just take too much time if I want to do it with like a bunch of teams. And they all like get decent streak, at least some of the time. Like if they lose in round 5 3 times, that doesn't take that long. But if you lose in round 12 3 times, that takes a while. But I'm very happy we got gold with the absolute carry shiny Vileplume. Like, I cannot believe how hard this thing clutched for us. Like, a lot of the battles we didn't use the Vileplume, but the battles where we used the Vileplume, it absolutely carried us. So I'm very happy with the performance from Vileplume, despite having only like 2 IVs in special attack. Still did really good damage, like one-shotting Suicune and Tyranitar. And the Tyranitar was max bulk. The Suicune I'm suspecting was offensive. But maybe with lower IVs we still want just one-shot, I'm not sure. It is 240 base power with Stab and Miracle Seed. But yeah, that's it for today. I don't have any other teams built yet for the dome. So have in mind Blossom version of the team at level 50. Beefreeze the man. Thank you, Tone Capone. And I have some other teams like the Dojo team, but I haven't looked into too much what I need exactly for breeding. But yeah, we'll probably breed another Dome team next week then. If I get around to it. So thanks for watching, everyone. And Tone Capone, you're currently building a shiny Vileplume team as well? Oh yeah, were you the one... Yeah, you must have been the one that caught... Alright, good luck. What are you planning to do? Are you also planning like Sunny Beam? Because it doesn't hit many things for super effective, but when it does, it hurts. Remember, you're still waiting on the Muck team? I mean, you were the one making the Muck team, so I'm waiting on your Muck team. But I'll probably use Muck eventually. It has some good stats. And it gets Curse. And some other things. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, you're planning a sunny day solar beam shenanigans, but you're still working on it. Alright. Well, as you've seen, there is some good synergy with having a fire type on the same team. Doesn't have to be Houndoom, but Houndoom is one of the few fire types that gets Solar Beam, so that can be useful. But of course you already have the Solar Beam on Vileplume. You know, shiny Vileplume is really starting to grow on me. I really like the original. But now I'm really starting to like the shiny Vileplume too. Alright, that's it for real this time. Thanks for watching everyone. And see you next time.